nothing less. And Kobe, I remember you saying that curiosity is such a valuable trait in a player. I bet the triangle was a very intriguing offense for you to learn and grasp.
Oh yeah, it created such a system. It's like, jazz. When people watch jazz musicians orchestrating, it seems as if they're freelancing, but they're freelancing with a built-in structure. You have to have structure in order to be able to freelance and create these amazing things. And the triangle gave unbelievable structure. And some of the people that I've talked to that have competed against the triangle and lost against the triangle, whether it was to us or to the Bulls, all lament about the triangle's the biggest crock of garbage. It was just you and Michael. Then I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation about that. Do you remember this play? Yeah. Okay, that play happened at the moment it happened with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter because we knew in the first minute of the game when we ran it, you did this defensively. So we said, okay, they did that, check. Well, wait. Okay, now let's look at this action. Okay, this action, how they're playing this action. They're playing it that way. All right, check. Hold it. We'll wait.
Interesting.
Right? And so in the fourth quarter, we're able to take advantage. Why? Because we have a structure. From that structure, we know what you are doing, and we know how to counter what you're doing. Right? There's a reason Michael can look at Steve Kerr in a timeout and said, be ready. How would he know that?
Yeah, right.
How would he know that unless he knew every time he drove middle, Stockton was coming over to help on his dribble penetration? He could have made that pass to Steve Kerr in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Why did he wait?
That's good stuff. We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Sacramento, Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, down low. The pass to Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to James. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Inside, Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bielitsa's got his team on the board to start the game for Sacramento. Pass to Bullock. James against Barnes. James finds Rondo. Back to James. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Kobe, a lot of guys would keep written notebooks on team styles, individual players. Some do it mentally. What did you do?
I used to do that too at the start, and then I started kind of looking at the lineage of coaches. I started figuring out that most of them come from the same coaching pedigree. Therefore, the defensive packages are pretty much the same.
So you studied coaches.
Well, yeah, because the defensive schematics are all the same. Like, if you look around now, how many Popovich disciples do you have?
A lot.
Right, so you're essentially playing against the same defensive strategy that you would see against a Popovich team. The same offensive philosophy that you would see from a Popovich team. Right, so it's all consistent. It's all there.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
One shot.
Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Cauley Stein. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. From deep. Kobe, when you think of that rough and tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man. You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses. You have to go mano-a-mano. Right? If you're going to double team,
challenge.
Oh my gosh, come on now. You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. It's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hide.
No, there's no hide. You're on an island.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
James looking around. Down low, and stolen by Cauley Stein. And here's Barnes for three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Sacramento's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Barnes kicks to Fox, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Taking a look at Sacramento. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds. And, of course, Los Angeles, just a couple spots back.
And I think for Sacramento, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to lock down a postseason berth. They've got very little margin for error the rest of the way.
While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. LeBron James, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
The first one falls. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. The fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
And that was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feel.
Yeah.
The Lakers in the lead. Bullock passes to LeBron over Barnes, and James gets it to go. LeBron's got 6.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Caldwell Pope against Hield. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. Passes it to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Rebound by Bielitsa.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And now a look at LeBron James here. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. First in assists. And he has so many different ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked 3rd in the league in points per game.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Good on the triple. He's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Kings trail by 7. Fox kicks to Barnes. Pass to Hield. Here's Bielitsa. Here's Hield. He had 25 points in the win against Phoenix.
Kudos to him for his energy, especially on the glass where he was an absolute beast.
A floater, and Fox finishes it off. Fox has got his second basket. And Kobe, I know you'd spend a fair amount of time watching video and scouting your opponents. How would your film study change from regular season to say, the playoffs?
I had more time to prepare in the postseason, so I can watch more film and really focus on the entire package of the team that we're facing.
Not just the guy that's defending you?
No, not just the guy that's defending me.
All of it.
But all of it,
right?
How do they play us defensively as a team? How do they play us individually? How do we need to play them as a team? How do we need to play them individually? Start looking at kind of the grand scheme of things. In a regular season, most of these film sessions, for me at least anyway, took place on the plane. Right, in between games.
Right.
So when I get to the hotel, I can rest generally.
A 3-ball. And James pulls it down.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Wagner, he's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Reggie Bullock. And a change for Sacramento. Bagley's checked in. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. LeBron against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. James in the post. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. Then for the Kings, Giles checked in for Cauley-Stein. Brewer comes in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. The pass to Bagley. Fox dishes to Bagley. Back to Fox. 3 on the clock. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
And Kobe, many people measure success in the NBA with the number of rings, not so much the stats. For Karl Malone and Steve Nash and guys of that ilk, they're truly great players, but they never won a championship. How are these legacies measured, do you think, when all is said and done, when you take a look at the landscape of that topic?
Well, they're great players who just never won championships. I mean, it's that simple to me. They're just phenomenal players. And winning a championship is extremely difficult. And you have to have so many things go right for you. And you have to be extremely fortunate to be with an organization and to have a GM that understands talent, understands the cap, understands how to build championship caliber teams. And Michael and myself were extremely fortunate, as was Larry, as was Magic. But at the same time, it becomes a player's responsibility to lead that core group of players to the title.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron. Here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the three.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Fox against Stevenson. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket.
Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, '99. He came in the locker room and we were just getting started. So I was just asking him questions about his process and stuff. And he started going to like mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said, right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
Man, I love the confidence Brewer has, an aggressive scorer and really a terrific teammate.
Brewer hits them both. There's 1:26 left in the first. Hart the pass to Stevenson. Back to Hart. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. In the third spot, Marvin Bagley.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Well, he does such a good job of positioning himself, so you have a hard time getting shots over. One of the best of all rookies denying the rim.
Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Free throw good, Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Fox hits them both. 1:09 left to play in the first. James finds Stevenson. Out to the right wing. Here's Hart, guarded by Fox, and Muscala has it in the corner. Off target from outside. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
To the inside. Here's James. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 13.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Bagley kicks to Fox. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
They've got Muscala. Rajon Rondo is out there with Hart. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wagner in at the center. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Right side, Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. And also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. At times where you'll miss it, and then people won't like you very much. But then the next game, you hit a game winner, and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one, and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right?
Yeah.
Even that. There'll be games where you make them, and your teammates are thanking you for it. Times when you miss it, and your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better, right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. So there's no reason for me to be nervous or apprehensive because I've done this shot thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I just have to do it one more time.
Brewer passes to Bagley. And he drops it in from the low post. Bagley's got his first bucket in this one.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Pass to Wagner. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Here's Brewer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. The Kings trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brewer, good.
How about the wily Brewer showing some strength there? Impressive how he gets his shot off despite the contact.
LeBron kicks to Hart. Back to James. Now, here's Brewer. 6 points for him. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Brewer is so long. I mean, a capable scorer inside. He rises up quickly to get his shot off.
Rondo against Bogdanovich. Here's Wagner. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Brewer the pass to Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Over Muscala. Bagley, no good. Lakers leading by 7. Passes to Rondo. Back to James. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Looking at some numbers for Giles. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Averaging 9 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. Rebounded by Hart. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch. Maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times they leave their opponents in the dust.
Rondo against Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Rondo. And the pass to Hart. Dishes it to James. Muscala. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
The Kings trail by 9. Fox kicks to Giles. Back to Fox. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. A pass to Fox. Sacramento moving it around. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And so Sacramento again turning it over. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Lakers second.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And it's off from 3-point range. The Kings trail by 9. Passes it to Fox. Pass to Giles. Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Over to the wing. Here's Hart. A 3-pointer is right on target. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wagner. Reggie Bullock comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hart. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. Barnes, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And it's Buddy Hield in for Corey Brewer. Bielitsa with the bucket.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Barnes. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold, Kevin. A knockdown mid-range shooter who strokes it with confidence.
Cauley-Stein against Kuzma. McGee in the high post. Now the pass to Kuzma. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 8. Barnes left side. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. To the paint. Here's Cauley-Stein. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rondo. That shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Barnes against Caldwell Pope. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Los Angeles leading by 8. Rondo's scanning the floor. Stevenson drives in. Right through the D for the layup. Stevenson's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Stevenson against Barnes. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Now Kuzma. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Shoots the 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Kuzma's got 6 points.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Back to Bielitsa. Bogdanovich against Rondo. Hield outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And, you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
And Bielitsa kicks to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Barnes doing a nice job embracing contact on the way up. Superb at throwing himself into the defense and drawing the foul.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Harrison Barnes is an effective two-way player, becoming better every day on offense and can defend multiple positions as well.
Barnes hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Los Angeles leading by 9. To the middle. It's tipped. Stevenson finds Rondo. For three, Caldwell Pope. And another three for the Lakers.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And here's Bogdanovich. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Hield attacking. Back to Cauley-Stein. Shot clock at 3. Here's Barnes. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. 3 on 3. Caldwell Pope for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Bogdanovich against Rondo. Bogdanovich passes to Hield. Rondo against Bogdanovich. Shot, high post, and he hits the jump shot.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
The Lakers with the ball, coming off that loss against the Nets.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Well, the effort plainly was not there. I mean, they often settled for tougher, lower percentage shots, and that makes it hard to win.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
I'd like to give a big thank you once again to Kobe Bryant for coming by, and feel free anytime to drop by and join our broadcast.
No, thank you, man. It's been wonderful. Thank you for having me.
You know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
40 seconds left here in the second. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
The Kings trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Hield. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. I took what they gave me, and I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clark, you went around, what, 6'8", 6'9" or so, very versatile, able to shoot, certainly. We saw that in college and pro. Which players nowadays, if you had to say, hey, that kind of reminds me of how I used to play?
Well, you know, you think about a guy like Tobias Harris, really solid, can do a little bit of everything. Kyle Kuzma, the outstanding first-year player, just finished his first year with the Lakers. I like Thaddeus Young, even though he's a lefty, good size, gets to the glass, puts it on the floor okay. But those would be Kyle Kuzma and probably Tobias Harris, guys that remind me a little of myself back in the day.
Wonderful players. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Passes it to LeBron. Rondo with it. Now guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Here's McGee. And the layup's good off the glass. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Bullock dishes to McGee.
They're in a hurry. I think, Kevin, they're rushing things a little bit to begin the half. Nothing pretty about this 1-for-4 start.
There's the pass to Fox. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Chalk up 2 there.
Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Here's Fox. He has 6. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Bielitsa. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Timeout called by the Kings. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And let's look at some numbers for Bielitsa. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's getting around 8 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Hield against Kuzma. Clock at 6. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
For Sacramento, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Lakers leading by 15. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Rondo. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Bagley's checked in. On the wing, James. And they double up LeBron. Passes to Wagner. Here's the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for Harrison Barnes, the scoring forward out of UNC, said he wants to model his game, Clark, after Paul Pierce.
Hey, that's not a bad guy to look to model your game after, boy. Paul Pierce knew how to get it done, and he wasn't overly athletic, but he knew how to play angles. He could get to his spots, and he was such a great mid-range shooter who developed into a consistent three-point threat as well. So I like that comparison or that aspiration for Harrison Barnes.
Outside Rondo. Kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Fox. And James with the basket on the assist by Rondo. And that's 15 points for LeBron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Lakers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Free throw drops for Hield. Clark, we all know you are one of the best players and maybe the greatest high school class ever. Guys who are now in the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. What a list of names and great players.
Yeah, terrific players, and proud and privileged to be part of that class. 1979 is what you talk about. Dominique Wilkins, Isaiah Thomas, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Terry Cummings. I could go on and on and on, but obviously some of those guys, Hall of Famers, and distinguished not just in what they did in high school and college and the pros, but in how many of them have lived their lives off the court too.
Pass to Wagner. Buries it down low. Wagner's got 7. The Kings trail by 16. Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Hield, the pass to Bagley. Back to Hield. And here's Barnes for 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
You know, Barnes is a versatile scoring forward who we've seen him heat up quickly, and he's capable of doing that.
Hart kicks to Bullock. Back to Hart. A floater. He lays it in. He has 7.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
Here's Hield. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now the pass to LeBron. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Corey Brewer's checked in for Hield. On defense, Sacramento trailing by 13. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Barnes outside. He kicks it to Fox. Bagley with the ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
One shot.
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Sacramento. Wagner can't hit. The Kings trail by 10. Barnes passes to Bagley. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hart. 7 points in the game. Feeds to LeBron. From 13, jump shot is good.
Timeout.
LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And the three off target. The Kings trail by 10. Now here's Barnes. He's got 14. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. LeBron against Barnes. James kicks to Caldwell-Pope. But they recover it. Tries again. Muscala misses.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Goes up the baseline. Again, Sacramento.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
And the Lakers with possession here. 8-point game. James, the pass to Wagner. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Hart, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bogdanovich looking around. Passes it to Barnes. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bagley, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. James outside. Pass to Hart to end the cold streak. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
James kicks to Hart. Barnes against LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. No good on the free throw. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wagner. Lance Stevenson comes in for Muscala. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Hart. The Kings also at the sub. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Giles. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 6. Fox passes to Barnes. Here's Bielitsa, guarded by McGee. And there's the pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch,
Take a break.
and cashed
Take
in
a break.
on his chances.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Fox. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 3rd. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Rondo. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
You can ill afford to put a smaller defender on him. I mean, especially from the mid-range. You're asking for trouble.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And LeBron's first step at that size, the best I've ever seen.
To the inside. Barnes finds Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to Rondo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And a change for Sacramento. Cauley Stein's checked in. Good on both. 54 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Fox kicks to Barnes. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Stolen by Stevenson. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Caldwell Pope's got 17. 20 seconds left in the third. Rondo against Fox. Kicks it to Barnes. Over Stevenson. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Barnes.
Barnes, one of the best catch-and-shoot guys around. Awesome at filling out the defense and then taking advantage of what's available.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Fox against Rondo. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 4. Over Stevenson. And that one goes long. Lakers leading by 10. The 10-footer, and the jumper is on the mark. Stevenson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Los Angeles. Now Fox. Back to Bielitsa. On the wing, Heel. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Good on the three-point shot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Fox kicks to Barnes. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Barnes. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Kuzma. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Kuzma not only has great skill, but his balance is so good. Even when he gets bumped around, he still finds a way to score. And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
One shot.
And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
First free throw is good.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And with Caldwell Pope and his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
Shots, gentlemen. You know, Barnes plays with confidence on the block. Excellent at being aggressive with the defense and earning the foul.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Barnes. Good on both. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fox against Rondo. Here's Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. The Kings trail by 17. Fox passes to Barnes. Over Caldwell Pope. No good off the back of the rim. Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Misses the wing J. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lakers leading by 17. Rondo dishes to Bullock. Back to Rondo. Takes the 3. And no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Nobody near Barnes. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. Rondo kicks to McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to McGee. And stolen by Cauley Stein. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Passes it to Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Kings with the ball, trailing by 17.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Rondo against Fox. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. No good that time. Good D by Heel. Inside. Cauley Stein passes to Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Healed. Rebounded by the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Rondo. Now here's Bullock. Covered by Barnes. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
And here is Fox. It's Bielitsa from the top of the key. He buries it.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there, Kevin. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Some changes for the Lakers. Wagner, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And James subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Fox, it's good on the putback.
And Fox is so good in the open floor, Kevin. Whether he's passing to teammates or doing his own grocery bagging, this dude's a major threat in the open space.
Rondo against Fox. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Barnes left side. Ball's knocked loose. James with it. Pass to Bullock. Back to James. Here's Wagner, covered by Barnes. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
And he trims the lead to single digits. 12 points for Buddy Hield.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside Rondo. Back to James. And that time, also a missed shot. The Kings trail by 9. Barnes outside. No good on that one. Great D that time from James.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Rondo. He kicks it to Bullock. Pass to Wagner. And here's Kuzma. Releases. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bullock. Outside Rondo. Buries it from three-point range. Rondo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Fox passes to Barnes, kicks it to Hield. There's the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Hield for 3. Offensive rebound. A pass to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Rondo against Fox. Healed outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bullock passes to Wagner. Misses the layup.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Barnes kicks to Hield. Here's the teardrop. It's tipped. LeBron outside. Passes it to Wagner. Back to James. Pass to Bullock. Over Barnes. And it's Bullock missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
The feed to LeBron. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. Good D by Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for Sacramento. A 12-point game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Kevin, I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over him.
One shot.
That's good from Barnes. Lakers leading by 9. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
One shot, mind the lanes.
The Kings trail by 12. The pass to Barnes. Over LeBron. And Wagner pulls it down.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
.157 left in the 4th quarter. Rondo gets the bucket.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
Yep, that one goes.
Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Lakers leading by 13. LeBron right side. Trying to find Bullock. Gets it to him.
Boy, he hit his teammate in the perfect spot. Led him easily to the bucket. That's what you call a room service assist.
Fox against Rondo. Barnes kicks to Hield. A pass to Fox. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to two-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
Barnes against James. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall. And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for LeBron.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
Here's Sacramento, down by 15. Bagley the pass to Brewer. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with your team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.